After pressing the green target button at the top, we can select the sequence. This can be done either by selecting a sequence placed in the layout or directly from the sequence pool. From here, we can adjust the values displayed on the screen. By pressing the Apply button, the selected values are added to the chosen group within the selected sequence. It is important to select one of the groups on the right-hand side. Each group affects a separate recipe line in the selected sequence, with a maximum of 6 groups available. The target button keeps the previously selected sequence active until a new sequence is selected. For example, if only the first and second groups are selected, pressing the Apply button applies the settings to the first and second recipe lines of the selected sequence, while leaving all the other recipe lines unchanged. This plugin can be used to quickly manipulate effects while busking. And now, let's take a look at the Set Phase plugin. When you launch the plugin, you select the sequence you want to manipulate, just as with the previous plugin. This plugin can only modify the phase values. The group selection works according to the same principle as before. The key difference is that the plugin can display the phase values currently assigned to each recipe line. I use this plugin to quickly adjust dimmer effects. For group, wing, and block settings, I use a different method. Next will be Parameter plugin. Similar to the previous plugin, this one also allows you to modify phase values. The main difference is that the group, wing, and block values are also displayed. The plugin modifies up to 6 recipe lines of the selected sequence simultaneously. By pressing the Apply button, the selected values are applied to the selected sequence. This plugin for sequences that contain only 1 or 2 recipe lines, especially when they serve different purposes, or when there are too many of them to manage individually. For example, you can easily assign different parameters to 3 separate pan-tilt effect sequences. It is also important that, when the effect is placed in a layout, the layout must be in select mode. All of the plugins work in the same way. After launching the plugin, we select the required sequence, which then becomes the selected sequence. Once the plugin has finished, it returns the selection to a technical sequence numbered 9999. Finally, the parameter generator. As with the previous plugins, select the required sequence after launching the plugin. This plugin creates presets for the selected sequence, which can be configured in a pop-up window. The settings can be applied individually to each recipe line, or to all recipe lines at once. This plugin is not intended for quick adjustments. Instead, it allows you to recall different effect presets. In the top row, you can specify the starting sequence number. By default, it displays the next available sequence number. When the plugin is restarted, it automatically places the next sequence after the previous one, provided that position is available. Only the recipe lines that we modify manually are changed. This plugin can handle up to 6 recipe line. If there is no 6 of the but you selected, there is no problem. The plugin will ignore the others. The generated sequences can be triggered either from a layout or directly from the sequence pool.